Because we live. Because we live. We are 100% live as you were cussing me out. Shout out to Candy Carver. This is Intelligently Ratchet. We had to go live because we had to do it by like right now anyway. So thank you so much, Candy, for caring. This is the Bishop Omega Show. Short set Bishop all day. The here come P-Nominal. P-Nominal late as usual. Late as usual.
This nigga said it's the Bishop Omega Show today.
It's the Bishop Omega Show.
You motherfucker didn't look.
I'm out here Bishop on my bank in it. 100% right now. Yeah. Doing a bit. Nah, man, what's going on, man? How was your guys' week, man? What's going on with you, Candy? How did you do? What is going on? Did you save someone's life? Did you prevent sexual harassment?
Yes. I did.
That's what I've been doing. I've been, in a training course. I've been doing training courses for my jobs about harassment and gender equality at work and using the correct pronouns and not saying Asian babies are cute to Asian people.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know about that one, but I'm going to go with it. I decided that I wanted to have some giggles and happiness around humans yesterday. So I had tequila and I was supposed to have the tacos with the tequila at the on the patio joint thing out downtown. However, I did not have tacos. I just got the chicken wings because they chicken wings is good.
So you on a Taco Tuesday you chose chicken wings.
I chose violence. Yes.
You chose violence.
Oh, Bishop, I have to tell you something. I have to apologize.
Yes. What
remember I think it's a big deal to apologize. Like when shit me like, oh shit, my bad. So last week I had just gotten back from painting in the sun, and I had a very different complexion.
Right.
And Bishop was like, hey, because your face looked puffy like you just woke up. And I was like, fuck you, and fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you more.
Right.
Right. I just had a very intensive sunburn, and I just didn't know because I don't sunburn. So even still, there's a little patch of dry here. My shoulders got peelation on them. And I didn't know what was happening because I had never experienced it before. Because who in their whole ass life decides to go paint a metal box in the middle of a parking lot with no shade that conducts heat? Like, that's not a normal setting for humans, right?
Nope.
Right.
It's not at all.
So I just didn't know. So it wasn't you, it was me.
No, because what it is, it's just like it was because the only reason why I noticed it, because like how your lighting is right now, and it could have been the shine off of the sunburn that made your face look. I thought it was just more of the light, and I was just messing with your light. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, Candy probably just really moisturized her face up, and it looked like she got the Vassal face. So you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and make fun of her. So I don't take the fuck yous personally because at least 8 out of 10 fuck yous I deserve. You know what I'm saying? Would you agree? You know what I'm saying? I figure.
Can't hear you, brother.
We can't
hear you, brother.
Nope. With that beautiful microphone. Look at that is a microphone. That is a microphone
with the Donnie Simpson ass voice, and we can't hear this.
Hi, my name is P-Nominal. I'm gonna translate. You'll go ahead and mouth the words, P-Nominal. I'm gonna just translate for you. Okay, go. You ready? Okay. Now, hello, my name is P-Nominal. I have this most expensive microphone. You know what I'm saying? I want you to look at that. You know what I'm saying? My t-shirt is made out of ragweed and Egyptian cotton.
Stupid.
What's going on? Now we can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now, bro.
Thank Jesus. Egyptian cotton, huh? That's fucking fancy, fella.
Ragweed and Egyptian cotton is what P-Nominal got going on right now. What's going on, Danny? You know what I'm saying? D Nasty in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I hope you're having a great day. I hope everything's going good with you and your folks and
I hope
everything
you
to
got
that nature.
fresh air and sunshine and lots of hugs from strangers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hugs from strangers. Okay.
I don't know. I hope you got to like walk through a parking lot and smell somebody's good perfume or cologne. You know, because it's unisex now, right? I hear it's you. I don't wear perfume, so I don't know. But I heard a lot of the good smells are unisex smells now.
Okay.
So I hope your cocoa butter was soft enough that it made it easy to apply to your elbows and your knuckles.
That's important. Let me get some more light here. I feel like I'm in a Spike Lee joint on my side, y'all.
You more red than anything, Bishop.
No, that nigga looked like he licked his what's it called? Like he licked his camera. It looked like you licked your camera and let it dry fuzzy.
Ugh.
There we go. That makes sense. Did you say ugh?
Ugh.
Ugh. Push your T.
Let it dry fuzzy. That's what it looked like.
Daniel said he had a banjo session. Does that count? You know what, sir? We'll count that one. You know, banjo session. Why not?
No, fuck that. No, because ukuleles are like the shit right now, and so if he ain't ukulele-ing, he ain't really laying.
Whoa! We will not string instrument shame on this show, okay? Candy. You know what I'm saying? Good 3-string guitars and basses and all that stuff will be in woodwinds. We will not instrument shame on this show.
Shout out to the woodwinds. That's me right
there. The woodwinds, just straight up the brass section.
To the woodwinds. Ooh.
Hey. So I go watch this back like, what is happening here? What is going on?
It's the woodwinds, yeah.
The woodwinds, yeah.
Woodwinds.
Ken, did you play any instruments growing up?
I did.
I feel like you were a pianist. That went wrong. I was trying to say, you know what?
Yo, it's no way that you don't know. There's no good way of saying pianist. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's called, though. Pianist.
Yep. But don't put it close to your eye. There you go. Keep it away from your face. You know what I'm saying?
The Ratchet part of intelligence. Ratchet, ladies and gentlemen. Like to have fun here.
It's your fault.
Oh God! We're gonna lose all 20 of our listeners, yo.
I played the trombone.
A word.
Yeah.
I was gonna let it slide, man.
You gotta use both. You gotta use both your hands and your brain.
Now let me ask you this.
Boom, boom.
Shout out to the trombones.
Now, Candy, at the school that you went to, now did you have one of the basic trombones, or did you have the ones that's more expensive that had the trigger when you want to do the higher octave notes?
No, it was a regular ass trombone, brother. The regular ass trombone.
I didn't know it was a different trombones, but shout out to trombone players. Shout out to also anybody that has played the rusty trombone. I'll let y'all.
That don't work. You can't play a rusty trombone because it don't slide.
No,
like hold
on.
Candy,
Candy, I want you to go on your phone. Right? I want you to go on your phone.
I'm not gonna say anything appropriate right now.
Listen, I want you to go on your phone before you make because I made a joke that went over everybody's head besides probably Daniel. All right, because he's a perv. I want you to go on Urban Dictionary and I want you to type in rusty trombone. And I want you to read that definition. Go ahead, help me out. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, I don't have time for you today.
Hey, Pete, go ahead and drop it in the private chat.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Finish what you said about the rusty trombone. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the reference I was making to that. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke that ran over y'all head. So I wanted y'all to
just because a nigga don't know about the fucking rusty trombone.
This rusty trombone.
Everybody don't know about the rusty trombone.
Yo, P Nominal had to get off. He read it. He had to get off.
He got in trouble. He got in trouble. His wife, she got, you know how you had a thing for the kids that they when they on the phone, when they on the computer at the schoolhouse and shit.
Mm-hmm.
She got that shit on that nigga computer downstairs. She said, "Hey, excuse you." That nigga got in trouble. Motherfucker.
Did you read are you reading the did you go
I'm
to the
not
private chat?
fucking
Go to
reading
the,
it. I'm not.
please, Candy, come on, do it for me.
Oh, a rusty trombone, plural,
Don't
rusty
read
trombones. Fuck you. No, don't post the shit if you don't want me to say it. A rusty trombone, the act of simultaneously performing analingus and masturbating the penis. So it's like eating ass and jacking off at the same time. Okay. That actually is an interesting, like that takes some kind of skill set to do, I bet. Like, think of that is hand-eye coordination for your ass.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So shout out to anybody that's out there, you know what I'm saying, that can multitask and you know what I'm saying, that happy. Yeah, I see. That's what I'm saying. Look at it. Yes, I know Daniel will know that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the proprietor of the rusty trombone. You know what I'm saying? Like playing the trombone. Oh man, we gotta talk about something. Speaking of, like, let's talk about this. Big news. Super big news. We got a couple big things that we didn't have in the notes that I just want to bring up. The champion, shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks and our homeboy Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And okay, keep going.
Yeah,
that's the only one. Like that's the only homeboy. That's the only nigga on the team. Oh
no. Hold on. My homeboy and Riley's own PJ Tucker. You know what I'm saying?
I like
PJ
his face. I like his
PJ Tucker's face.
I like his face because he got chocolate chips all over his face. I told you I like asymmetry and like weird shit. He got chocolate chips all over his face that makes him fun to look at. I don't really even know about his features in his face. And he got big old shoulders.
Yeah, PJ Tucker is a tank. Let's talk about that. He's from Raleigh. And also a shout out to Chris Paul for being like Chris Paul is from North Carolina also. So North Carolina was represented heavily in the finals and everything like that. But I want to talk. Did y'all get a chance to see the game?
No.
I was drinking tequila.
Okay. So one of the special moments that I saw that really stood out to me was Giannis got his hat. Right, they won a championship. He walked, you know what I'm saying, the confetti and everything.
Oh, you asked me if I saw the game. You mean after shit, where the niggas was drunk with the trophy when he called his brother on Facebook Live. I mean Instagram Live.
Yep.
He's just such a like. He might like for real. You know how they're kind of looking for another. I don't know, like
face to the NBA.
Yes, thank you. Like they're looking, and I don't want to say look to replace LeBron because I know I'll get some flack for that shit. But they're looking for something, right? And he might be something, and it might be like a different kind of man, a different kind of athlete, right? Because before it ain't nothing wrong with being strong and hardcore or whatever, right? However, they may need a different vibe, and he might be that motherfucker that has it. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying no. Giannis' story is crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. Giannis was cussing the whole time, but what I liked what he did was this. This is the first time I've ever seen this because I've watched basketball for a long time. He sat away from everything. He went over and sat on a bench and just looked at everything and sat there and cried. He just sat there and was just like, I won a champion. But first of all, I said I wasn't leaving Milwaukee. I re-signed saying I was going to bring Milwaukee a championship this year. He re-signed this year. Said I'm not leaving until we bring a championship here, and brought the championship here. And he said after scoring 50 points.
50
in a championship game. Let's talk about that. Where everybody else, only 5 other Milwaukee Bucks. Am I correct? And I think Only 5 other Milwaukee Bucks have scored. Like only 5 players scored that whole joint, and he had 50 of them points. So and he sat there and he just took it in. And I said, you know what? He appreciates this. He appreciates this. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, and he was talking shit too about his brother because his brother won. His younger brother played for the Lakers last year. They won for the Lakers. So he's like, yo, when he come back to the dinner table, you know what I mean? His younger brother talk about, yo, I won a championship before you did. And he was talking shit too because his older brother plays on the Milwaukee Bucks with him. And he couldn't be there because of COVID reasons. So they finally get to talk shit. He was like, yeah, he was talking shit at the table. And I like the fact that Giannis was cussing. And I like Giannis. So Giannis is a good dude. I fuck with him hard body.
He passed out cigars to everybody. He walked around like good. Y'all, I fuck with good humans.
Right.
Y'all,
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. And he saw all that water though too.
Good humans. Yeah. Yeah, I fuck with good humans.
He's like, yo, I'm the MVP. I'm gonna steal all these waters.
It was great. So yes, I didn't get to watch all of it. It was on the game was on intermittently.
Okay.
It was on, but I checked it out intermittently rather.
Gotcha.
Just to see what the score was and whatnot. And when I go get more tequila, and then I went outside and I just spent most of the time outside in fresh air and blackness.
That's a good thing. Fresh air, fresh ass blackness. Sometimes you just need fresh ass blackness. Also, we got Danny just sent this to me about who they're casting. Excuse me. Danny talked about it, just sent it to me. I think somebody in our group chat also put it in about the new casting for Black Panther.
Chewing gum. Old girl from Chewing Gum.
From Chewing Gum.
I May Destroy You. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I think that was a good choice.
So what role is she playing, Candy? Do you know yet?
I don't know yet. No, I didn't see any details in regards to who she was going to play. Okay. And they may keep it on lock because my understanding is that they've had 5 different iterations of this Black Panther 2 script. So the cast is like, we not really even sure exactly where this is going.
Right.
And I'm telling y'all, I would not be surprised if they found a way to send T'Challa somewhere else instead of killing him off, to make room for that character's re-entry.
Can we say this right here? Or I'm a big, I'm a person that says, you know what, we can still honor Chadwick. We can still honor Chadwick, but we also should recast the character of Black Panther to keep it to really tell the story. Like, I understand, like, emotionally, no one wants to see Chadwick. We don't want to replace, but let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a movie character. Like, we can really still fucking Chadwick it up all day. Like, you can have Black Panther rocking a Chadwick Boseman t-shirt throughout the whole fucking movie. But you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? He's a character. Recast a character so you could tell, so we could continue the story.
So that we can have the actual, like we can have actual storylines, and it's not like they're having to go make shit up. Because even when the like mantle of Black Panther was passed on to Shuri or others, he didn't die. He just
stopped using it,
and he was like, "I'ma chill, go do that shit." Right? Mm-hmm. It's fine to recast. I think they did it with they've recast, right, nigga? They've recast every character that's died in real life, and it within a franchise when they reboot it, right? We don't have no issue with that. Okay. I just don't understand. I think they got scared last year within the space of all the civil unrest, and they were scared to say the wrong thing. So they asked a few blacks, and the blacks was like,
"No, we don't want to do."
Right in the heat of the moment. But in retrospect, I don't think it's the right choice.
It's grieving, and I understand what you're doing. It's like this.
You people are gonna be if they go and watch T'Challa A get killed or die. Mm-hmm. And what damage you do to a Black Panther franchise if now it just consists of Shuri? Like, just
Right.
that's just it. That's all we're
Right.
doing.
Like
Right?
I understand. It's like at the end of the day, I understand. Like you know what they made the decision. It's a full decision off of just greed. You know what I mean? It wasn't like Chadwick. Like it shows Marvel has a heart. You know what I mean? They care about their actors, and it's like, nah, we will never yeah. And I understand it because you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like, if you lose someone you love, I'm never gonna love again. I'm never gonna but you'll find love again. You know what I'm saying? Like you will if
So
you let yourself.
So we'll probably move on soon from this, just because we still got stuff to talk
Yeah, we
about.
still got
But what I suggest, I'll try to send it to you, Bishop, and if anybody like follows me or whatever, I'll post it, I'll repost it. But there is a fella, E-Man. He reviews TV and movies, TV shows and movies that are generally comic or sci-fi stuff. And he has been on the recast T'Challa campaign for a minute. Like, he is pushing for it. He's got people. He's got like a whole campaign where you can add your signature to it, as well as a video that kind of breaks down why we should be recasting T'Challa in a very sensible way. So if you're like not, if you're interested, if you want to know more, if you have a different point of view, check out E-Man's movies. He's on YouTube, and he has videos about that break down the recast T'Challa movement.
Yes,
Now, something serious is happening in North Carolina. I don't even care if that nigga Bishop here. Something serious is happening in North Carolina.
Talk to us.
There is a liquor shortage, y'all.
Liquor shortage. This affects P Nominal 100%. You know what I'm saying? Due to his alcoholism, all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So there's a liquor shortage. So there's a liquor shortage in regards to there's the bottles. The liquor needs to be in glass bottles, and we are short on glass. So if you go to your local bar, they may not have as much alcohol available right now because they're not allowed to just go into the ABC store and buy shit up, because that's the public's liquor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
don't be out here buying my liquor up, Mr. Barman.
And they're complaining and stressed because they've been shortchanged. They wouldn't let them. They had to shut down during COVID, and then when they did let them open back up for what is it called? Takeout drinks. What is it called? Mm-hmm. To go beverages. They did that shit like 2 months before they let them open back up. So they struggled for most of the pandemic, and bars closed. And now they're like, oh, this is a way we're going to make it even. Like, y'all are open, but now we won't make it even so that y'all can have access to the liquors. I don't know. I just think it's frustrating. I'm frustrated for the bars, but I'm glad I got alcohol in my house.
Well, I want to say this right here. Like, I think if you're within a crisis, right, like you are, then allow them to go ahead and get 2 or 3 bottles, 4 bottles. You know what I'm saying? Get what up, Just get a couple of bottles, and you know what I'm saying. And why does it have to be black? Listen. You at a bar, you work at a bar. All you got to do is this right here. You get the bag of liquor, just like you get the bag of cereal. You know what I'm saying? You get bag liquor, you pour it in the bottle. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, because all they doing is putting E&J in the Henny anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's all they doing. You know what I'm saying? They're selling it at a premium.
Damn it. Putting the E&J in the Henny.
If you put the E&J in the Henny, if you put the E&J in the Henny bottle, guess what it tastes like? It tastes like Hennessy. To whoever comes past, unless you are a Henny connoisseur, done it 100 times. Also, you know what else works too? If you're out there, if you want to be cheap, Ciroc coconut and Bacardi coconut taste exactly the same. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you use a Brita filter, on Vladimir vodka, if you filter it 7 times, it's just like Belvedere.
7 times, so it's simple distilled.
Yep,
simple distilled.
Just put it through your Brita filter, just like
Got it.
Justin. You know what I'm saying? That is all vodka right there. You know what I'm saying? Might even be moonshine he's drinking right now.
No, it is all vodka. Look, I can't drink out of that. I'll spill it all down my face in public. I gotta have a sippy cup straw. What are we doing with our lives? Like,
Stay hydrated, folks.
Right, that's right. Obviously, we're all on the same page, except for this nigga here.
Look at that little bit. Look. If you don't put that little motherfucker up.
That's what they put in the kid. That's what they put in the kids' lunches and shit.
Yo, like on Harlem Nights, everybody, if you don't put that little motherfucker up.
He tried to. We so sorry, P-Dom.
I was just jump in, you know. I didn't have a full jug. I don't know.
Man. Shoot, it's cheap. 99. Yep, 99 cents for full jug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's better. It's better than
for full jug from where?
From any grocery store.
Any store, yeah. You can get a whole gallon for $1.
Yep.
$1.
Yep. Yeah.
You talking about those high HP pure machines, or you talking about just you can buy it straight the way it is?
The alkaline machine, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
No, we're talking about this. Like if you just go get a bottle of water. This right here is Food Lion's Nature's Promise. They don't pay me to say that, but it's good spring water.
Hold up, blow you up.
You know what I'm saying? Right there.
How are we here, Jesus? Okay. I'm coming up on the rough side of the water. Sponsor.
So,
nice. Okay, hold on. If you want to be hydrated, Bishop Omega Sweat. It's I bottled my sweat for you.
Oh man!
About a gallon, $6.99. $6.99.
$6.99.
Drip.
Triple omega 3. That's what we got.
Full of electrolytes. Full of electrolytes.
I don't know the answer.
It worms.
No, man.
But yeah.
Anyway,
but I think they should. I think they should let the these ABC laws and stuff like that are crazy. Anyway, because we still here? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think you know what I'm saying. I think the ABC laws is crazy. Like import some stuff from other places, man, and get it, or privatize. Please privatize alcohol sales.
Right. If they privatize alcohol, some of these issues wouldn't. I don't feel like we would have, and they push it. This, I feel like may further make them want to advocate for it. I mean, people already do, but still, like, yeah. But yes, advocation for that because that it's unfortunate, especially when Saturday is National Tequila Day. Like that's a real holiday for me. And
Saturday is National Tequila Day. You said?
Yeah, that's a real holiday for me.
So, did you buy your tequila already? Or you trying to wait till Friday?
I've already bought my tequila.
Okay, you good.
And I started tequila in Tuesday, and then I'm gonna go find more tequila Saturday, maybe. Okay. I mean, obvious somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I want a black margarita, and I want a habanero margarita.
Spicy margaritas is good. Like you know what I'm saying. If you never had it, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
I don't like them.
You don't like those? Yeah, I like
spicy margaritas.
That's okay.
It's good. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel like it's almost like you don't like Bloody Marys either, do you? I
don't like Bloody Marys. It's weird.
You know, I had a Bloody Mary at 21C. It tastes like a meal. You know what I'm saying? It tastes like you eat
the tomato Bloody Mary tomato juice drinks.
Yeah, the Bloody Mary, like the way they made it like it was almost like you would like drinking a steak. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, this is delicious.
I won a contest and I won 2 brunch tickets to this like big old fancy brunch, and it had a Bloody Mary bar. Like, and I don't mean like it was almost like it had all these different accoutrements and shit you could add to it and different things. So they give you your drink and then they had all the stuff that you could add.
Mm-hmm.
I tried 3 different ways, y'all. I just couldn't make it good.
Can
make it taste. I was like, no, I'm just gonna go back and get regular vodka.
I probably would have been in heaven. I'm gonna try this with the Twizzlers. It's gonna be great.
You know, but it was so good. It had a whole bunch of stations inside, a bunch of different kind of like food stations from different restaurants, and you just went around. It was some fancy like event thing they had, and I won some tickets. It was good.
That's cool. That's cool. They got the beer joint coming up soon. Beer Fest should be coming up and everything like that.
There is. Let me see, where did I put it? Where is it at? Can I find it? I can't get to it. I can't get. Never mind. I can't get to it. Blacktober Festival. I met one of the co-founders of the Blacktober beer festival that's coming. And obviously in October, obviously. They're gonna have a food pairing event in Rocky Mount in October. They're gonna have a festival in Durham. They're gonna also have a festival in Soweto, South Africa, and Los Angeles, California.
Damn it! I'm trying to go to Soweto's.
No, you're not, because right now the challenge in Soweto that they're having is, when we went on quarantine and lockdown, they kept the liquor stores open, right? In Soweto, they are doing the opposite. They are forcing a lot of the alcohol makers to stop making alcohol. So the woman that makes the beer in Soweto had to halt production for a while. So because of some shutdowns due to some due to COVID-19 issues that they were having.
Yo,
so no, right now ain't the time.
Not to go to Swedos. But I'm saying, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of lip bars and stuff like that, I just want to plug my shit. I won't be here. I won't be here with you guys next Wednesday. Due to the fact that I've been booked for a show with the materials with Juice Lord. It's going to be at the comic show. You know what I'm saying? You know that show that I have. It's on a Wednesday. So, you know what I mean? I'm sorry I will not be here. That's the reason why I broke out my short set with my chest out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to wear that there to there. Okay, that's why
you rock the kimono.
I'm rocking the Komodo out that joint.
Wait, you're going? Where's this going to be? Is it materials at the poorhouse, Bishop?
Yes, at the poorhouse.
That's not the right vibe for that, but okay.
Let that nigga just be great, man.
I agree. Listen, B, it's my vibe. It's gonna be people in Comic Cons and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm rocking the Komodo. I'm just
saying, the set is more of like, it gives me on the beach by the pool.
And I ain't going to no beach. I ain't going by no
right. Pool. You know he can't go to no beaches and pools.
Listen, they'll
no, we finna rent a pool, just so y'all know. You can. There's an app called Swimply, and you can rent pools. We finna rent a pool.
Yeah, that was on Shark Tank. Yeah, a couple years.
Wow. Yeah.
So how you rent it? So they'll bring a pool to you?
No, you not rent the person's house, but you rent their pool for it's 3 hours or whatever, like Airbnb for pools.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel about that though. I don't want to be in somebody's backyard. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't go full naked.
But you using it for like a private event function, and they got a pool too. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the house, but you're using their backyard.
That's what's up for video.
And get access to a bathroom.
That's dope. I hope they're good folks that do that.
So we got some Ratchet news, Bishop.
Yeah, man. Our homeboy Dwayne Haskins pulled. I'm gonna put this one because I have to put this on somebody on Saturday. I'm gonna say Justin would do something like this. This is a full on Justin move. He gave Instagram model $20,000 in gifts and asked for them back.
Oh yeah, I definitely do that.
Like, listen, I need, you got that Chanel purse. I'm gonna need that back. We ain't together no more.
Exactly. It's contingencies. These are. That's it.
I need the apartment back.
Dang.
What
I go with. I don't think it makes no sense.
Look,
I don't think it makes no sense.
I'm like
this.
What
don't make no sense?
My thing is right here. If you out there, if you give away 20K worth of gifts or whatever, you know what I'm saying? First of all, just who I am, just the person I am, I'm not giving away any gifts. First of all, I'm not going to give you a gift that I want back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to give you a gift back. I'm one of those people like, you gave it to me, fuck it, it's mine. I done peed on it, it's mine.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying? Like I done licked it. You can't. Nope. Take backseats.
Mine.
You know what I'm saying? But I also, that's why I don't do a lot of accepting of gifts, because I don't like you saying, I don't like anyone doing this right here. Oh, I brought you this. Man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to do it. That's why I'm like, nope, I don't want it, because I don't want you holding over my head. But I think in his case, it's kind of like I got a bunch of money. It's like I got a bunch of money problems. I'm trying to be cool, because most athletes, we can all agree, are lame, like in real life. You know what I'm saying? There.
Oh, so is that why you saying it's me? Because I'm lame? God,
yeah, just because you're athletic looking and you lame.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? That's me attacking you, Justin, as a friend.
Justin has a studio. You don't.
Nah, so no. What I'm saying is but really it's because Justin asked for his gifts back. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, Justin's an Indian giver.
I want them all back.
Is he petty?
That's it.
But that's all it is, right? When you're
I gave him with stipulations. I didn't freely give. I gave him.
Oh, you didn't give him stipulations as long as you.
Now that's different, though, right?
Say you like, yo, I don't want to do intelligent interaction no more. I'm like, hey, give me them short sets back.
the short sets are contingent on intelligence.
I want them all. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you ain't gotta put them in the washer. Just give them back.
Just straight give them. Get right back. All I'm gonna do is burn them anyway. Yup.
Because that's all it is, right? When you like someone, you tend to like hold them in high regard, and you want to do nice things for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And depending on what your tax bracket and resource is, it might be $20 or it might be $20,000, right? Mm-hmm. And so, and he's young, with a whole bunch of damn disposable money, right? Mm-hmm. So, and these Instagram children want to ball out on the internet and shit, and I can see how it happened. I don't see the giving back of it, but I think it's got more to do with your feelings being hurt or your pride hurt when somebody's not interested in you like you're interested in them anymore. Right.
First of all, if you not see this, and we talked about, me and Kenny talked about this off air. So you have a rash of people, and there's males and females and probably other genders also, that want to buy someone's love, right? They want to go out there and be like, hey, this is everything I like. One time I just saw dude spent $600 on a first date and got mad because the chick getting $600 on the first date. On the first date, on dinner and everything like that, and got mad when Shorty just gave him a hug and was like, all right, peace out. You know what I mean?
And it's like they called the Uber.
Right. Like my thing is this.
A church hug and said, all right, my Uber's on the way.
Right.
Yes. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you were you mad for, homie? Why are you mad? You know what I'm saying? If you first of all, it's like this: if you have enough money to spend $600, you're blessed in order to spend it on one night. You know what I'm saying? You're blessed enough to be able to do that, right? And then you know what I'm saying? But my thing is this right here. Also do this. And this is just, and I want to talk to all the young fellas out there. Also, make your expectations known, fellas. You know what I'm saying? If you want the cooch or you want to have sexual relations with the next part, and this is for everybody. If you want that, make your intentions known. So that way, like, you know what? Hey, I'm about to spend $600 on you. I want to have sex at the end of the night. Now, if that
and then if she still decides or he decides that that's not the case, you still have to walk the fuck away, and it's still gonna be all right.
No, that way you get mad. You can be mad as fuck. See, I'm about righteous anger. You know what I'm saying? I'm about righteous anger. Then when I throw this to go back at your ass, you know what I'm saying? Now I can be mad because we set the expectations. You agreed to the contract. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you know what I mean? Or that allows that other person to be like, oh no, I'm just using you for a free meal. Okay, let me do this right here. Let me not spend $600. Let me go in and spend $250. You know what I'm saying? That way I could use this other $400 for something else.
$40.
You know what I'm saying? It's like this
$40.
$40. Here, get this 4 for 4. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever, but everybody gets to do whatever is in their spirit to do, right? And that's fine.
But what I'm saying, make your expectations known. But and also this right here, and I'm sorry, Ken, not to cut you off because it's another point I want to. Also, do not think that is going to impress somebody. You know what I'm saying? What you should do is this, right? This is what dating should go. This is how you don't get burned. You before you take somebody on a date, talk to them for 2 weeks. See what their likes and dislikes are. You know what I'm saying? Like, holler at them on the phone. Talk to them. See what they family like. You know, see if they got issues. You know what I'm saying? See if anything like that. So that way you're less likely to get burned. That way you can figure out if you really like this motherfucker or not.
And if you're using now, and the other side of this is you can't, like you said, Bishop, you can't use your money to replace a fucking personality. So we have lived in a world where for hundreds of years, fellas have gotten to get over because they haven't, because women could not own property, right? Women could not have bank accounts, and women had no control over their reproductive system. So there were times where in order for women to have fucking shelter, right, and a place to live other than their parents' homes, they needed to marry a man and be in that relationship with him and stay. That is no longer the case. So you cannot use your money to replace a personality. That's just not some shit you can do anymore.
Nope. And also this too. It's a bunch of women out there that have done this. Is on the women's side too, because there's a lot of women out there that have dealt with ugly and non-personality. I don't want to say ugly, but people without personalities and not good people just because they had money. And what that does,
that's perpetuating it.
That's oppressive. It perpetuates because you got to have pretty unattractive or women that I want are going to ask for my money. So and you don't, like you're saying, if you don't spend no money, there's a when I say this right here, there's a whole 10 million people out there that don't care how much you make. That will date you, will date your broke ass. All you have to do is just put it in the universe that I want someone that don't care about my money. Because if you have a good personality, they'll pay for your meal. Like, yo, because I'm sick of these dudes. I'm sick of dudes that's spending $600 on me and they not about shit. They want you come out there and you show them flowers and you paint, make fucking origami and shit.
I gave the drink away to another nigga last night.
See, that's what?
There's context though.
Okay.
There's context. He said fuck y'all. There's context though. So I was standing trying to buy a drink, and like there was these two guys behind me who came after me and walked in front of me like the fuck I won't there. The first one I was like, what you doing? Right. And he was like, my bad. What you need? What you need? I was like, this ain't the purpose. This not the point. And then the next motherfucker came on the other side of me and did the same shit. What you need? Da 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 da. And so a friend of mine was there, and so I was like, he's like, tell him whatever you want. And I know he drink Douce, so I was like, give me a double shot of Douce and some ginger ale. And then I waited till he walked away. I waited till he walked away. I took my ginger ale can and I gave the other fella the Douce, the double shot of Douce and walked away. Like, I don't care about your shit. It didn't matter.
That's disrespectful.
Why?
Because you can't.
So wait. It's not disrespectful to like get double budged in front of humans. In front of a human that was in front of you. That's not disrespectful.
Nah, I'm saying it's like this, but you can't. I'm saying that though. It's both of those actions are super disrespectful. You can't. You can't buy.
But the whole idea, right? But the whole idea that everything gets to be okay because of your money, and for it to happen like this, like within 2 minutes of each other.
It was too many. Was it two different people, right?
Yes.
So did you get two douces?
No, I did not. It didn't piss me off until it was the second one.
Got you. So like the second guy had to pay. Thing.
It was the first one. I was just like, yo, like, but he like I said, he said the same kind of shit. Like, I got it. Like that makes it okay, and it does not make it okay. It's just like it's I guess it's different. Like, and that's just what it is. Like sometimes with women, shit is different, right? So it's not just the nigga that's trying to date you, that's trying to use his money to like sway you into liking him. It's also like to make disrespectful behavior acceptable.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this right here, okay? Because since we're just saying dudes or whatever, let's talk about our female and as this. Have you ever been bumped at a bar by a drunk and loud female? Right.
Okay.
You've been bumped at the bar. She's knocked your drink down. I have never had them say, "Oh, excuse me.
Let me buy you another one."
Let me buy you another one.
Nope.
You know what happens, Candy? This is what we get. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, I want another drink. Give me at least have the common courtesy.
That's okay.
So I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
So what I'm saying, the bump. No. What I'm saying is the bump happens on both sides. It's like this. At least the bump happened, and it was like at least you got another drink out of it. You know what I'm saying? So you did get it. You get it. War. We got to do. We got to buy a whole nother drink.
Those,
you know what I'm saying?
No.
It's the same thing. I'm just saying bumps at the bar. Bumps at the bar. You get another drink because what he's doing is right. He's using his money.
You're missing what happened. I didn't get another fucking drink. I didn't want his fucking drink.
Hold on.
I got a can of ginger ale.
But what you did
was his way of also. Other than saying I'm sorry, that was just it's like, hey, I'm sorry. You know what? Let me get you a drink. I don't want to mess up your night.
Right. My bad, shorty.
And don't fucking get you this drink. And then acknowledge that I'm a human standing there ordering in front of you, because that's why I'm in front of you, because I'm ordering.
No, guess what I'm saying? I'm saying you are absolutely right. Righteous anger. You're absolutely understand. You are absolutely right. But I'm just saying to coincide on the other side is just that we don't get any drinks, so at least you got a drink. Like if you, I would have took the. You know what I'm saying? We don't get that. We like, all right, we get bumped, and then we just got to go ahead about our business, and then you can live life free. You know what I'm saying?
And the funny part is, I just walked away. Like, I won't even stand in there. Like, the person I gave the drink to is a friend of mine, but like, I won't there with them.
Right.
So I just waited till the guy that paid, like, swiped his card, finished, passed the nigga the drink, and kept walking. Like, and he sent me a message, kind of laughing, like, well, thanks.
Right. But I'm saying, but you passed the blessing on.
Just like you said, right? Like you said, like, I just took it as an opportunity to do something nice for a black man, because damn it, they deserve somebody to do nice shit for them.
They deserve nasty ass.
That's the real way I was processing it, but like, because I was frustrated, but rather than like get all in my rah about it, I was like, okay, he's buying drinks. This happened twice. What are we gonna do with it?
Right
here.
Listen, I think that if you buy some, I think it should be bar etiquette. If you buy, should across the board.
Do that again, because I don't know what the fuck you said.
Yeah,
I think everybody. The new bar etiquette should be, if you bump somebody, you should buy them a drink. You know what I'm saying? That's across the board. So that way, that's regular bar etiquette. You know what I'm saying? You cut in front of somebody.
Bump or
no? You talking about if you're not the drink. Right.
Listen, if I'm at the bar,
consequences to the bump. You spill the drink, you step on their shoe, mess up their
right?
Like
yeah,
that.
something like that. You cut in line. Give me a drink, B. Give me a drink.
That's that's a nice that would, but you know what's gonna happen, and it's fine if it does. But like that's like a space for like purposeful bumping.
Sometimes a purposeful bump can start a relationship.
And that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. And look at that. We done made it looking.
You know who ain't bumping?
Who?
Them niggas in the Olympics. Them niggas in the Olympics ain't bumping.
Yes, they are. It's more.
They bumping. They don't want them bumping. They got them motherfuckers in cardboard beds that can only hold one motherfucker at a time to attempt to discourage from Olympic sex, which traditionally is a big thing that happens at a very high frequency in this space. And
on the floor.
They Olympians
against the
all
wall.
that shit. You know,
I can hold you up.
Because the nigga with the rings, the nigga that do the shit with the rings, he got mad upper body strength.
Whoa. Let's talk. Hold on. Let's not talk about just niggas. Whoa. Shit. That the ladies can pick me up. Come over here and pick my ass up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shoot. You throwing the discus. If she throwing a discus, she could pick Justin ass up. Come here, little nigga.
That's true. Why is the nigga little? He an Olympian too. Why the nigga little? Why you say that?
Because it's little Olympians. It's little Olympians. If you get a chick that throw the discus versus a dude that do gymnastics, you know what I'm saying? He like 5'2". He is 5'2", like 107 pounds.
That's a good point. Them gymnastics
now,
Bishop, niggas is level.
It's not historically accurate. Like people who do the rings, people who do uneven bars, people who do floor routines. They're usually around just size, but like lean and cut. Like they're not.
Listen. What I'm saying is right here. If you can pick up a ball,
I appreciate that.
I just heard that shit too. He just said that you're not lean or cut. Justin is over there doing his due diligence. Justin walks 20,000 steps a day, 50,000 steps a day, and he drinks 3 gallons of water.
Okay, I mean, you knew what I meant.
One called me fat. Candy one time said I got a big ass.
She gonna floss
some shit.
No, you have a big mouth. You have a wide mouth.
I got a big mouth. Yes, a wide mouth.
That means that you have a big smile.
He left. He's gone. Hey, he's gone. Like, tell him. And look, like that's what I'm saying. Daniel, thanks for blacking me up. Gymnasts are short.
Did he say this nigga blacked him up? Did you say this nigga blacked you up? He did say he
blacked him up.
Yo, this should been messing up words the whole night, man.
Bishop been drinking the whole night. That's why.
Right. For blacking Bishop up and
bruh. When I say this right here, I'm stone sober right now. I have not had.
You tired, boo? You tired? Is that wake back to school? School started again.
The way getting up at half an hour early. You know what I'm saying? So excuse me if I speak incorrectly during this whole intelligent reaction. But again,
you going back to the office?
Nah, I ain't going. I'm still at home.
That's what's up.
I don't know what we got going on, y'all. I ain't never see us all drinking big containers of water at the same time, but it makes me happy.
Yo, for one, it's hot.
Right.
As fuck.
It's hot outside. You gotta stay hot.
It is.
2, I've had a lot to drink over the weekend, so I gotta
good for you.
Replenish myself.
Right. Yeah, because
when Justin says he had a lot to drink, he drank for 5 people. Right? When he said a lot to drink. Yes, you are. Yes, that is correct.
I have a high tolerance.
He has a very high. This nigga got like a flash. You know how like the flash, how he metabolizes food quickly. That nigga got Flash's alcohol tolerance.
Yo, listen, just be out there straight up. What they call it on Jersey Shore, be out there spiraling. He be yeah.
Yo,
no. Justin just get drunk and talk a lot. Justin get drunk and talk a lot. He write a book. He be on Instagram Live. Check his Instagram Live videos. He be on Instagram Live and shit. 3 hours at 2:00 in the morning.
Y'all bugging.
Getting them feelings out. I gotta get these feelings out.
That's okay. You gotta get feelings out. Feelings matter, nigga.
Hey, they do.
Yeah, but I think this right here, like, but it was debunked though because one of the gymnast guys or whatever sport he plays, water polo or something like that, he got to be at least about 155, maybe to 170 pounds. He was jumping on the bed because what I'm saying is this right here, like you said, most gymnasts are not super, you know what I'm saying, overweight or anything like that, and they're not going to be super huge, right? Right. So, but you know what I mean? So that means that if a pair of them get together, that's going to be like one gymnast that does like powerlifting. You know what I mean? You got a 300-pound power lifter. You have to make those beds enough to fit 500 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So we're saying that, you know what I mean, most gymnasts are within their 190s, 180s. That's enough to go ahead and get your knock on. He jumped on the bed. He did jump on the bed. They are constructed well. They can have sex on those beds. And I think
I heard. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like this. So I think that I think you should all let the gymnasts. That's kind of part of what the Olympics is. To go.
Right. But the reason. Right. But part of the reason that they're two things. Mm-hmm. Am I the only one that heard the intro to some cut when you saw this headline? No, I am.
No.
Okay, so it's just me. You know that. First of all, fun fact: it is not a bed squeaking; it is a squeaky door that they looped.
Mm-hmm.
That was a squeaky door. It was a
No, it's actually a
chair, something like that.
It's a chair.
Yeah, it's not. No, they said it was a door. I wanted a door.
No, it's a chair.
Okay,
chair.
It ain't the motherfucking bed. Thank you.
On that broken
anyway,
chair.
So still, I heard some cut. I just heard some cut every time I see the headline. I'm over here laughing and giggling and singing the song in my head. Also, the other reason was the issue with COVID cases and COVID the increase in risk in Tokyo was another deterrent. So it's not like normal times of Olympic freaknicking. It's a little different right now.
Right. No, I understand that. I understand. Yeah. Hey, you guys kind of slow down, but it's like this. If you vaxxed, I'm vaxxed. Let's make it happen. Will you say, you know what I'm saying? You know, you looking at me, I'm looking at you, looking at me. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on? What's your sport? Oh, you went here for water polo? You know?
And you done. You ain't make it through the first. All right.
You know what I mean? Because you got to go straight home, right? Am I correct? Like when you lose, you out. You got to pack your shit up and leave? Or you can chill the whole night?
Oh, no, you're supposed to stay. I think you have to stay. So so you have to stay in the Olympic Village until the Olympics are over, I think. And so if your sport is over or if you don't go on to the next round or whatever, you just be in that bitch chilling and shit.
So let me ask you this. Okay. Let's have some fun with this intelligently, Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? I'm a champion you with this right here. What Olympic sport is each one of the Ratcheteers playing right now? You know what I'm saying? I want you to give us a sport. I want you to start with Candy.
One solid unit. We all curling out this motherfucker.
Hold on. Let me get my joint. Be like,
exactly. I don't know.
Get that broom, P. Get the broom, P.
People be like,
yes. Well, that's a word in Olympic sport. I'm talking about Summer Olympics, bro. We gotta do. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. Go ahead. Summer Olympics.
I'm gonna say, we're gonna synchronize swim. We whatever we doing as a team.
Got to do it as a team.
I like that shit.
Synchronized swimming. We're gonna be ratchet as hell because Bishop can't swim.
You already.
He gonna come up in the damn kimono and shit.
I was about to say we gonna have kimonos on, kimono short sets.
I like it. Yeah, yes. I'm here for this. The synchronized swimmation. Please, let's synchronize them.
And Candy gonna be good with the toes. Toes be pointing.
Toes be coming out.
Throwing up.
She is doing the gang signs with her toes.
Shit. Right, I sure can. My toes gonna throw up Bull City. I don't know how it works.
She'll cross her legs and be like, big toe gonna come out like this.
Look, and then
she'll have a toe curl. She'll cross her legs and do this.
As long as y'all know who I am, I can appreciate it. That's all that matters to me. I'm fine with this synchronized swimming. I don't know what our song is gonna be. Sweet, we gonna swim to. I think we should. I found a new song today, but that's not it. Oh, never too much. Luther Vandross. That's a cool song.
That would be a dope song.
Yeah, we're gonna synchronize swim to Luther Vandross.
There you go.
I'd be like when they snatch it.
Beautiful.
We gotta do something like it look like we could break dance too, like Planet Rock or something. When we do real funked up moves, it look like we just dance to the beat or whatever.
Like we gonna kill it before we get in the water though. Yeah. All our shit is gonna be real ill. They're like before they get in the water, because you know how they all step out. They be like, because that's the only time you watch synchronized swimming is at the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You like. Step out, get to the water, then just bloop, 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 and then I'll drown. I'll drown when I get in the joint.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all be holding me up.
Part of it, right? Because part of the routine is going to be us saving you.
Right.
Like
so the whole thing, so while you panicking doing like that, it look like you ticking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Then Candy behind me throwing up the toe signs.
That's right. Swimming around and shit, and then Phenom will come around me. His toes don't work like mine, but he gonna be in there with his turtleneck on and shit. Phenom gonna have.
He said Phenom gonna come in that mug with a whole ass wetsuit. Yeah. I'm not getting wet in this pool water. Too many people in this water. I ain't gonna get this water on my skin. What I look like getting this water on my body? You know what I'm saying? Put this wetsuit on. But nah, man. I think you should let the people smash. They've been doing it for the ages. You know what I'm saying? Like the Olympics was nude at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, go ahead and let them go ahead and smash.
Oh, or you know what? We get Kazi back. We got 5. We play basketball.
Oh.
Because we can beat the USA team because them niggas suck.
We could beat the USA team because they.
Damn.
Like, and the problem with the US team is this right here. It's like they didn't send out the starters. They sent out everybody's third option. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't send, you know what I mean? They sent the cat that's the third scoring option. Or the dude that set picks like JaVale McGee.
Y'all, I think that was strategic, though. I think this was strategic, y'all.
No, well, I think partially too. We had some of the better players that we would have wanted to play, but they were in the playoffs.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Some of it was strategic. Some of it was because they were still playing, but also, you got to decide who you want to risk going to Tokyo right now. Like. We keep jumping over the fact that there's like increased COVID cases there too, and so you got to decide who you want to send, who you want to sacrifice almost, because and what you're not gonna do is send your top motherfuckers there, right?
Well,
listen,
it's all volunteer. It's not like
it's volunteer. They can make it.
Gosh, well then y'all they show.
my thing is this right here.
I wouldn't be trying to volunteer.
They could have asked the niggas that's in the big 3 to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, we got Stacks still there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That would have been hot.
We got some dudes with that. We got some dudes that can still play. Like Allen, like Harrington is still in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Like,
could have been better than that. Yeah.
Hey, Rashid, we could got Rashid Wallace. He could still come out there and rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot. But yeah, like you said. Yeah,
he's at somebody's house party right now.
But yo, man, like at the end of the day, like we got the third. Like none of the first tier players is playing besides like Kevin Durant and I think Damian Lillard is playing though.
No, Damian Lillard, yeah,
he's in there.
That's about it. I don't really know anybody else.
And Durant.
I mean, it is what it is, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So man, shout out to the Olympics to trying to curb sex. I think you should, and I think grown people are gonna find a way to have sex with each other, especially when you out there looking that good. You know, you in the top physical shape,
and you sweating, and you got all them endorphins flowing and shit.
But
are you have sex? Are you single?
That's not gonna stop them though. It's really
right.
Not.
Are you having sex at the Olympics? I'm like, yes or no. If you're single, you're in your 20s, you're in the prime of your life. You know what I'm saying? You're single, you out there. Are you having sex at the Olympics? I'm having sex at the Olympics. I'm having all the sex.
All of it.
You out there, like what? The Brazilian volleyball team is like right down the block. I'm having sex, man. Nigeria is here. The Nigerian track team is here. What? Exactly. I'm out here trying to have sex.
Yo.
I'm out here I'll probably end up with Bulgaria, but it's okay. At least I tried.
Be like, who want to make a moment?
Right. What about you, Candy? Where you going? What country are you going to knock down in the Olympics?
Ghana.
There it is. Go get some Guyanese. If you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You're gonna get your Guyanese out this way. That's all you're gonna mess with. What about Mao?
No, Guyanese is Guyana, not Ghana.
Not Ghana. Okay. I'm going to go to Ghana.
Ghanaian is Ghana.
Ghanaians. Yeah, the Ghanaians. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. Zimbabwe, you looking good to me. Portugal.
I just go to Ghana. I just be like, I'm gonna come. We just gonna go back. We just going back to Ghana. All right, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna stay.
So that's the only country you rocking with, though. What if Ghana ain't talking to you? You know what I'm saying? Who else you going with? What's your top three? I know Switzerland is in the bag for me, though. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna rock with me regardless.
Like Senegal. Do Senegal got a team?
Yeah, Senegal got they doing something. Cameroon, somebody.
Yeah. Ooh, not Cameroon. No, Senegal.
You staying in Africa?
Yeah.
You staying in? You all African countries?
Oh yeah. Oh,
okay. You're not coming out of Africa. You don't want to go to Brazil. You know what I'm saying? What about
no.
Guatemala.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
The brown, and then I don't know. I ain't a fan of Caribbeans. No. I'm good. Yeah.
I ain't a fan of the Caribbeans. You trash. Yeah. Shout out to Candy's trashness, right? Just right there. Let's accept it.
I'm just not. I'm not. It's bright, but brown. It's brown. They brown there, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all seen Space Jam, man?
Yes.
Y'all seen? What about you?
I did. I did.
I will though.
Right. So
talk about it. Y'all talking about it's not going to mess.
No. Because really, I'm not here to actually talk about Space Jam because Space Jam is what Space Jam is supposed to be. It's you know what I mean.
That's
it is.
Right.
There is no surprises. There is no way I can spoil Space Jam for you. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I mean. But people having problem with Space Jam, and it's not like 13-year-olds out here like, man, Space Jam was whack. It's
47-year-olds.
45, you know, it's us. We out here having a problem.
Do you know why?
Yes, you know why? Because it wasn't their Space Jam.
Yeah, it's the movie of our youth, or a movie from our youth. Like same as Lion King.
What I'm saying is this right here. You have to look at it. Like you can't look at it from your 40-year-old, your 35 to 40-year-old knowledge. You have to do this right. If I'm watching Space Jam, you know what I'm doing? I'm reverting back to where I was at the time that I'm watching it from those eyes. I'm looking at it from the eyes of a more mature 12-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Which is really easy for me. You know what I'm saying? It's harder for other people because I'm still a child man baby. But you know what I'm saying? When I look at Space Jam, I was like this. I didn't care about the acting. Again, we could break it down. The acting was terrible. You know what I'm saying? It was terrible. It was terrible.
What is good? What is the good acting for a cartoon movie? Like what? So first you say it's not about it, and then you go do what they do. I'm very confused about your dialogue right now.
What I'm saying, no, because I knew Michael Jordan's acting was terrible in the first Space Jam. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not. Michael Jordan is not winning any Academy Awards. You know what I'm saying? As far as anything. So he's a basketball. You got a basketball player playing in a movie. Like, first of all, he doesn't act. These guys are not actors, so you're not supposed to look at the acting. Acting's going to be terrible. No. I'm talking about for people that the shit that they're complaining about. It's supposed to be that.
Mm-hmm.
The voice acting for the Looney Tunes and Don Cheadle was excellent.
Yeah,
was excellent. And I think what it is this right here. What made LeBron's acting seem worse because you're against fucking a top tier actor in Don Cheadle. This motherfucker act his ass off. You know what I'm saying? He was Earl Manigault. You know what I'm saying? He got his ass off. So I thought Space Jam was a great movie. I like the spin on it. I like the new spin. I like the algorithm. I like the fact that the algorithm was black. And I think Candy made a point about it.
I mentioned about the tech. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was talking about how and the thing that nobody mentioned that I feel like was intentional was the son what was doing like tech and coding. So black kids working in tech and coding and programming was highlighted within the movie, and I haven't heard anybody reference it. Like that's a first,
right?
Nobody mentions it.
You know why? Because they want to break down the fact that you know what I'm saying, the Porky Pig rap.
That was funny. Porky Pig rapping, like there was all these funny little parts that they like stuff that was I'll say revamped, or we've have new Warner Brother properties since the last movie was like 30 years ago.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right. So we have new Warner Brother properties that have been added into the mix. And if you look at the old Space Jams, they added all the Warner Brother property stuff into it too. And there's a couple of like brand drops in it, and they're hilarious.
Let's not talk about a couple. Space Jam is a Nike commercial. Like Space Jam
is hilarious.
Listen, Space Jam makes you want to buy the sneakers. It makes you want to buy the LeBrons. It's like, Space Jam, like, I might need the jersey. First of all, the Space Jam jerseys is super dope. I like those. I like those Space Jam jerseys.
I like those colors.
Yeah, those colors are dope.
Yeah, I like it.
I
clapped. I laughed. We watched it in the backyard, so I got to see it on a bigger screen. And there are a few things that everything feels like it should be better on a bigger screen, but it's not. Some stuff but some stuff is, right? And Space Jams definitely benefited from a bigger screen. I will say that. And there was a couple of scenes where, like, you could tell it was that how do I explain it? That it made you feel like you were part of the movie.
Okay.
And you got the experience. You got that experience on a bigger screen that you might not get or feel when you're just watching it on your regular size television. Even if it's just like a 50, 60 inch TV, like it's just a different immersion, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sound was good. I listened to the soundtrack before I watched the movie.
That damned Kurt Franklin and Little Baby's track. Oh my God. Yeah,
I didn't hear that. I listened to it. I think I might have turned to Kurt. I think I might have skipped the Kurt Franklin one. I ain't gonna lie.
Why are you skipping? Yo, that is.
I heard it already a little bit enough. I'm trying to think if I did.
It's the one that came. It's the one that it was the one that came right after the first. It was like right after Right Baby. It was the one after the credits, right? Like as soon as the credits came on.
Maybe okay, no. Maybe there's more. Okay, no. Because there's a Kirk Franklin song at the very beginning of the soundtrack album or whatever.
Okay.
So maybe it was a different one. Yeah. No. Something different. But it was a pretty good soundtrack. The sound was good. Because I'll say with Black Widow, I don't know why they skimped on the sound in Black Widow. I don't know if anybody else noticed that shit, but they did, and I want to understand what happened.
Well, like, I think Pete brought it up too. He was saying that that it could have been just an upload of it.
I'll go try. I'm gonna try it again, but I don't know. Yeah, I heard someone else mention it too, but I'm gonna go watch it again this week. Am I watching it? Oh, I'm watching it again tomorrow night. Yeah, so I'm gonna pull all my shit back out and watch it again tomorrow night, and I'll see, because definitely it felt confusing. But
yeah,
I like Black Widow.
Too. Yeah,
I liked, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. What did you think about it now that you've watched it?
I have not seen it yet. I still have not seen Black Widow. I'm about to get your code for your Disney Plus and put it in so I can watch it. But I'm about to get Cranny Bay. I'm about getting it for free. Straight from my homegirl Ken. It's a new bootleg. It's a new bootleg tape. You know what I'm saying? It's like not going to.
I be watching. I be inviting y'all over. Y'all can always come watch the shit in the backyard. I gave up on the like little screen thing I used to use, and I just project the shit on the back of my house. So the screen is bigger.
Okay.
And then I had a sound bar. So everybody all right over there?
Yeah. Nita's passing out on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Let me go check on her real quick. Hey, baby. Hey, let me check on you. Do you need some CPR?
Oh my
God. Hold on, let me just turn off this camera.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say when he's this way. So yeah, like it that also benefited. Whoa, who's echo?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, that also benefited from having a bigger screen, but hopefully the sound will be hopefully it was an upload issue initially, and the sound for Black Widow was good. I actually liked it, Justin. I know you said you fell asleep. Have you tried to watch it again? Because I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it had some good action sequences. It was comedic.
No, I mean, I got the gist of it. The storyline was boring to me. And I don't think what I missed was a whole lot. So I still got the gist of what happened.
Poor thing, go to sleep. He said, I fell asleep.
I mean, but, you know, a lot of the fight scenes was real good. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were dope.
Yeah. Like, the fight scenes were great. I thought it was funny. Like, Yelena Yelena got jokes.
Yeah, he had some funny moments. I'll give him that too.
And then Yelena too, though. Like Yelena's more she's got a more comedic personality than Natasha does. Natasha's kind of like is much more serious. Her character always has been, but much more serious. And Yelena is kind of playful and makes jokes and shit. Right.
So, and you know what? That's the scene where I fell asleep because I saw the highlight of her being mocked, like, why do you land like this and do, you know, and so I didn't see that. That's where I fell asleep at.
Okay. Yeah. And then like I said, I didn't think that movie was gonna be like play out that way. I thought that the movie was gonna be a fucking origin story, a Black Widow origin story. I think most of us thought that it was going to be a Black Widow origin story. In some capacity, I was like, but I wasn't prepared for it to be this. And
I'm listening.
But I was happily surprised that it was a broader storyline, and it was more of a. I feel like it might have almost been more of an origin story for Yelena, since she's getting to come in. I think with she come with Thunderbolts and shit. Is that what we're looking at?
I don't know if it's going to be the Thunderbolts or if it's what it is, but I know she's obviously going to be recruited by old girl. So
yeah,
for something.
And that I think that's the first time that we've had a TV show like a serious crossover for our post-credit scenes. Like, think about it. Like a TV show, because the only TV shows that we had for reference before was like S.H.I.E.L.D., right? Like before all Marvel started making all these TV shows in the last year, the only TV show on Marvel DC TV show that kind of was canon and connected to the storyline of the actual movies was S.H.I.E.L.D., right? And it's still those characters still didn't come into our post credit scenes ever.
Mhm.
So like it's fun to realize that this is getting broader and kind of melding together.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
excited.
it's become really creative, you know, and
Mhm.
them being able to, I guess, hint or throw some Easter eggs out for more in future content. So
Mhm.
yeah,
I could
It's
dig it.
really,
I'm excited.
it's really turned into a real universe, and especially with, excuse me, excuse me, damn.
Mm.
Now they just explained the reason why to the common viewership why you could have 5 Spider-Mans now. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
In a Spider-Verse. You know what I'm saying? So now they're able to bring in these other stories, right? The other
hmm
stuff that people, we were just not Earth 616. Now we could do Earth 712
hmm
and
Mhm.
the different
Mike Jones.
yeah, the different variations of it. So now you could bring back a Black Panther, and the Black Panther is a different character. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Now you can bring back Black Widow and have a whole story because she's on a different timeline.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? So now now that the timeline is broken the way it's broken in the comic books, it's universe on top of universe. So now you can
Right.
do
I mean,
whatever you
because
want
when
to
you start thinking about it, like even going back to the WandaVision, the end of WandaVision, and she's doing her black magic, and she hears her kids. Those are her kids from a different multiverse.
do. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, and have y'all heard about the correlation between that and the last episode of Loki
Of
and
what?
how
Of,
it's
of what?
perfectly timed up?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Did you
during
see
the
what I
fight,
posted?
huh? No,
Did
I
you see
didn't.
what? Oh, okay. We talking about. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Go
Go on,
ahead.
Jeff.
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
Jeff.
Both of you, go ahead.
Finish, Justin.
Go ahead. You
I
posted
know.
it.
I've only gotten to watch through it one time. I want you to talk.
Okay. All right. So the with the fight scene with Wanda and Agatha.
Mhm.
First of all, the episodes are the same time and length or whatever. And with the last episode of Loki is during the time when they're with whatever his name is or whatever.
Kang,
And
The one that the what is it called? The last one. What are they calling him?
Kang the
yeah,
Conqueror.
Kang.
Kang.
Kang. Yeah. So while they're with Kang, and they're fighting, there's a scene in Loki where like he starts to like drift off. He like pauses his conversation or whatever. And he mentions like it's all starting or da 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 or
Mm.
whatever. And this is like when you sync the episodes up, it's the same exact time when they're fighting and she becomes the Scarlet Witch. And then he's like playing with a pencil and he
Mm.
drops the pencil and that's the joint when Agatha like falls to the ground or whatever. It's real crazy how
Oh
it's
wow.
it's in tune like that. I was like, okay. And then he says something. I forget what he says, but
Because he says,
yeah,
I haven't. That's when he was like, I don't know what happens next.
yeah, I don't know what happens next or some other stuff. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because now there's so many branches,
Yeah.
he ain't keep a track. But yeah,
First of all,
I'm
I
excited,
I
y'all.
thoroughly enjoy his acting. You know why I liked his acting?
Oh yeah.
Because he do shit like this. It's his mannerisms for the character that he's
Eat
playing.
that big ass apple,
He ate
and he
the
being
apple.
silly in the elevator.
He's just like, and he's like, yeah. So and he did this right. He was like, yeah, and like, yo, like, why you freaking boogers, man? It's like, yeah. So you know what I'm saying, I'm out here doing what I'm doing, and he was so joy. He was, you know what I mean. He was like, I'm so joyful. Oh, you're gonna kill me right now? Oh, I'll see you again.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like the way, because what we're going to do is this, right? Because, you know what I mean? If you don't know any better, you're like, that's not Kang the Conqueror. When he actually gets into the variant of Kang, that is the actual fucking Kang the Conqueror that we all know and love,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to see that duality of his serious acting.
And then we're gonna be like, that nigga can act. Like that's gonna happen.
Right.
And he knows it.
And do you know that Kane, little known fact, is a descendant of Reed Richards. And Reed Richards is Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four. Fucked you up, innit?
Crazy. So yeah, that's hard. That's that Marvel deep dive right there.
That's that Marvel deep dive.
Yes, I appreciate. It's one of the many reasons I like you, motherfuckers, so much. Just
and Reed Richards, and Sue Storm's baby is a mutant, and he's the most powerful empath in the world. But shout out to that. I hope they bring the Illuminati into it too. That'd be dope. Like no, because they got Charles Xavier, Reed Richards. I think it's Blue Marvel and Tony Starks are the Illuminati. They're the most powerful minds in Marvel, so they do like a whole.
Nah, they're not gonna bring Tony Starks back.
Yeah, that's right. They killed him. Him dead. They can't in a multiverse, but And now, all right, look at the multiverse. Look at the multiverse.
But I was just thinking about Doctor Strange doing all the joints and all the variations, all the multiverses he visited.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to you know what I'm saying, the only one. Wait, all right.
And then they talk, and I like how and speaking of that, I like how they reference the timeline. It's the same. The timeline looks the same when Bruce Banner went to get the stone. It's the way it branches. It branches the same way and all that shit. It's like what I mean. So
it's a lot of similarities in those things. Like, and if you look at, I'm just comparing the WandaVision joint when Wanda was holding on to Vision and he was disappearing or whatever, and how the whole thing like glue and dissolved, and it was just like his face.
Yeah.
Loki's joint was the same way.
Right.
You know
when he what the continuity.
Yeah.
Special effects.
Yeah.
It's like all the power looks like the power that it's supposed to be. They don't switch. They're not going to switch it up. Every blast looks like it's supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to change up the blast. They're not going to change up the magic.
They just changed up like the speed and the color. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All the magic looks exactly the same. It's all it's smoky lightning. You can catch the smoky lightning. You know what I'm saying? And you get the smoky lightning. Yours is purple. Mine's is red. You know what I'm saying? Don't. You know what I mean? The optic blast or the repulsor blast look just like the laser gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. I like it. Keep it the same. Continuity. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I mean? Candy. What's the dumb nigga desert?
How are we there already?
I want to do it. I just read it. I want to do it. I want to talk about the
What do you mean? Why are you asking me what it is?
What's the desert of the dumb?
Dessert?
No.
Dessert.
That's spelled this. Oh no, nigga.
Dessert for the dumb niggas.
We were struggling. No, dumb niggas don't get no dessert. Don't get nothing. No, we were talking about. It happened because we were talking about. It was supposed to be referenced earlier. We were talking about the young man and the $20,000 thing, and like how you having bad personalities or being stupid doesn't isn't neutralized by money. And I think I was just talking about why are we skip anyway? I was just talking about like I am a whole ass desert for dumb niggas because it's just not attractive like a desert. All of me is a desert. I dry up. I drink all of this water, and I am a desert for dumb niggas. That's all I was saying.
That don't sound good.
Candy goes with it's like this. When you try to, that's where all the dumb niggas swag.
Right. That's what I'm like.
They like, oh man,
I am the desert for dumb niggas. Like, okay.
I am the desert for dumb niggas. I mean, shit. She kill them all. Thank you, Candy.
I don't want them. Ew.
There's a whole bunch of ashy niggas coming.
There is no moisture in me for them.
I love it.
None at all. I just can't. I can't. Because you see how like we had this great conversation and y'all use lots of good words. Like I like it when men have good conversations and use lots of good words and that's attractive. You can't use big words and have good conversations if you're stupid.
You're right.
I don't know.
However, I was gonna say, I know a few that are talented. It is a gift to say a lot of words and say nothing the fuck at all.
Right. Stephen A. Smith and T.I. I would love to hear a conversation between them two. Can you imagine?
There's some motherfuckers. Whew.
Can you imagine that? Like they'd be like,
the two of them and Dr. Umar.
Oh, the elocution that I'm trying to do my dictation will make you understand the frequency of
I was watching a podcast. Yeah. I was watching a podcast the other day and I was like, huh?
What Cat say?
I listened for 5 whole minutes and I was like,
is it a simpler way to say it? Is it a simpler way to say it? Like I just saw a joint was like, yo, cats think that rapping fast equals lyricism. It's like rapping fast and lyricism is two different things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He put a bar down. He was like, you know what I mean, metaphysical, lyrical by your swimming pool, like or something like that. Like, you know, like yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. You know, just because you're rapping fast don't mean, and there are words that rhyme don't mean you hot.
Right.
Oh man, that shit is hilarious.
That's all, Bishop. I didn't know he was going there already. That was funny. He was like, "What is the desert for dumb niggas? What is the dumb nigga desert?"
The dumb nigga desert. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I think Intelligent Ratchet is a dumb nigga desert. Also, I don't think there's too many stupid people that watch this show, or can play along.
Follow. Right. Follow. The follow part. Right. Like the rusty trombone.
The rusty trombone. Have you seen it? Have you seen the definition of rusty? You know what the rusty trombone is, right, Judge?
Nigga, I just read it. I read it this morning. At the beginning of the show.
But Just wasn't here. He wasn't there.
I thought you were talking.
I'm not talking about
read
you.
The rusty trombone.
Just.
Oh.
Just. Okay.
Nah. That one.
Check the private chat. You know what I'm saying? You might want to go and throw that into your repertoire, young man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'll get to that.
Get to you when you get to the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? You up there, you know what I'm saying? Sweden come through, you be like, hey, what's up that rusty trombone? Boom.
The rusty trombone.
Boom from Sweden.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're going out in Amsterdam or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Amsterdam.
Yeah. So hopefully they won't on the way back. Hopefully they won't run into any of these new and very highly trained TSA agents.
Yes.
They out here poking niggas in eyes and shit and learning new fighting styles and shit. They learning learning like the drunken monkey, you know. They learning. They learning Wu-Tang styles and shit.
I think THH at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, should they know how to defend themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine if we would have had these highly trained agents during like 9/11 and shit like that? Like, you know what I'm saying, that just would fuck somebody up. You know what I mean? If you get out of the way, you know what I'm saying, they can get in there and just, you know what I mean, try to defend
these niggas gonna have nunchucks and shit.
They're not gonna have nunchucks. They gonna.
I saw they gonna have nunchucks. I'm lying. They're not.
I'm about to say because you gonna hit somebody in the damn face.
I'm about to say that
that's not a nunchuck.
No, they've seen like an increase in passenger aggression or confrontation because of the mask mandates. And so they've reinstated TSA training to teach them how to Wu-Tang the fuck out some niggas because motherfuckers on planes wilding out and stuff.
What I'm gonna say is this right here, and I think if you teach you don't have to teach everybody, like a good 2-piece, right? A good 2-piece.
Hit with your hip and your body, niggas. That's a good place to start.
Listen, because most people
not like this. Hit with your shit.
you have to understand, like most people that are out here on a mask mandate can't fight anyway. So they're not expecting their stewardess or steward to give them a nice good old fast 2-piece. Shut that mouth up. Shut the fuck up. Or you get it, boop, boop. All right. You know what I mean? They're gonna fall out. I'm assuming, don't talk that shit to me. I'm gonna give you this 2-piece. And once you know you got a good 2-piece coming, you know what? That shuts a lot of people the fuck up.
Yep, they sit down and put their mask on.
Put your mask on.
That way. Right. So I mean, good for them. Good for them to be able to protect themselves, because everybody deserves to be able to protect their neck. Yeah.
Don't get aggressive.
And they should be able to do it and not lose their job.
Right. Like if you get aggressive with me, when I gotta do a human to human, you know, like I used to work. That reminds me kind of like when I used to work in retail, and this dude, we had a return policy. He broke the return policy, took his tag off his shirt, and brought it back, and his shirt was smelling like the club. So I said, I'm not taking it back. And he came back about 3 times trying to return his shirt. You could tell one time he washed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, it's got stains on the shirt, man. I'm not taking this back. He wore this. He come back. So one day this dude was like, yo, you won't give me my motherfucking money back. And I said, man, you know what's going to happen? I said, if I come past this joint, I'm going to whip your ass. You still not getting your money back. So at the end of the day, don't think I'm, because I'm ringing up these damn Rockaware t-shirts that I want motherfucker to put these goddamn hands on you. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what my manager had to do? He had to move me to the side. He was like, nah. I was like, you ain't gonna get aggressive with me like I'm supposed to. I've been polite to you the first 3 times. If you would have came back with the shirt with the tag on, I would have took it back. I would just put it in damaged goods, but I'm not taking it back.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to fucking threaten me. Oh, you gonna get this? I said, and he got close to me too. Just he was in punching range. I said, man, listen. I said, you put your motherfucking hands on me, I'm gonna whip your ass. And you still ain't getting your money back. Now, you know what I'm saying? You lose twice.
I'll whoop your hair, boy. You know I will. I'll whoop your hair, boy.
Yeah. I think, well, I know, because I've seen reports and stuff, but I know some of the reasons why the flight attendants are getting this training is because they've seen activity going on. Most of the time, like the mass stuff is going on before the flight.
Right.
But when stuff is going on during the flight, they don't have anybody they can't just land because somebody don't want to put on their mask. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
But things have gotten to a point where it becomes, and it's not just a mask thing. People are acting unruly. Passengers start fighting. So, you get a passenger that gets drunk, and I've seen one where a passenger got drunk and tried to open up the door mid-flight from like a panic attack or something like that. And so, yeah, they got to do something. You know what I'm saying? And you can't just leave it to passengers. So,
can you tase them?
Huh? No, they don't have those on there.
I think you should be able.
Unless you had a sky marshal, unless they had an air marshal on that flight, but then you won't have to have an air marshal on every single flight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it should, instead of like training one person, like kind of like this. Have a flight attendant with ass capability. Like you already got a certain amount of flight attendants.
No, they do it as a team. So like the whole staff will be trained.
Okay, but I'm thinking like you have a high tower from like police academy ass dude. Like
TSA ninjas.
Yeah, TSA ninja. Yeah, they just go in and just get on every flight, right? And all you are the you know how they say, are you responsible for the people that come to an emergency exit? They should have one of those dudes just responsible for just knocking this I knock a nigga out. You know what I'm saying? You get it rolling. Oh, Tyrone.
It'd be little Pam. It'd be little Pamela, and y'all don't be expecting this shit. And she done learned Wing Chun, and she fucking nigga up.
She done broke you down. It was like Ronda Rousey and this shit. Just put you.
Yeah, I seen a video. It was they had a woman like duct taped, and they had took like the seat belt and like wrapped her around the seat and like held her down, and she was like going the fuck off on it.
People are having serious mental health crises after a year of quarantine and being in their home and losses and challenges and disappointments. And their entry out into the new world is not without obvious bumps and craters.
Right. But you know what? And I think some of these people that are having these breakdowns, right? And I want to say, you know what I'm saying, some people, and I've seen this, that the fact is that they were told they can't do it is the reason why they spazzing out. Like, because they weren't going anywhere in the first place. They were like, I was, it's people that wasn't going out there like that anyway. Like,
right.
Like, because if we go back and we look at our Facebook posts from like 2017, it was a rash of people saying no new friends. I don't go out. I'm a homebody. And as soon as, like, you know what I'm saying, it's a whole population of these motherfuckers. Like, it's no new friends. I'm a homebody. I chill. My circle's small. And then when you tell motherfuckers that you can't go out, no, I want to be able to go. You wasn't going out in the first place. Like, you had from 2010 to 2017 or 2019 to go out, and your ass ain't did shit. You ain't been in one club, ain't had not near picture, and one club ain't took not near flight, but now you spazzing out. Fuck out here. This was my time. This was be my year.
It was, though. Everybody hyped up 2020. You remember 2019 was all we talked about in 2019 was how hot 2020 was going to be. Like, 2020, it was, I remember seeing posts like, find you somebody to kick it with for 2020 because all the fun, all the holidays are on the weekends. Like make a good circle of people because all the holidays in 2020 are on the weekends. Like this is the time for recalibration and growth, and we are definitely all very recalibrated. I don't know if it depended on what you did with yourself. I don't know what your recalibration looked like.
No, so this is what they said. So 2020 was in a year of an enlightenment. It's supposed to. So you know
it
what
sure
it
was.
You know what happened? It didn't come the way that you guys thought it was going to come.
Yeah.
2020 shut down, and guess what it did? It did enlighten us. It said, "Hey, motherfuckers, sit the fuck down and look. Here's a clear-eyed view of how the world is."
Because this is what your shit used to look like,
right?
And now that's what you got.
That's what you got.
You be like, oh,
the harsh reality. That's what you show. 2020 was that. You wanted to be woke up. Guess what? That's what it was. There it is. Flight attendant, shout out to flight attendants beating ass. You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna talk about this Lululemon shit? Or you want to let that go? You want to talk about Lululemon? So Lululemon makes yoga pants, activewear, but they had a development room or development wing called White Space. And a lot of like people of color, and Lululemon is a Canadian company, right, Candy?
Yeah, yes.
So you know what I'm saying. So we'll say that some of the stuff may be getting lost in translation in the good white north. But yeah, they call the place White Space, and also a lot of employees there were talking about like the racial divide in the company and everything like that. And one employee even spoke to said, "Yo, you know what? This Lululemon epitomizes activewear for the white privileged."
Oh, it's definitely where white girls go and spend their tax check. What I will say is, I understand. Lululemon makes awesome athleisure wear. Their sports bras, yes, they cost. I've got one that's $130. But let me be. The other ones are like 80, right? But I need you to understand how hard it is to find a high impact sports bra that doesn't bounce. Lululemon got that work. They can make some good shit.
It's worth it. It's worth it, bro. It's worth
it.
Go ahead.
The products last. Like the quality of the products are pretty good too. Mm-hmm. However, the white space thing might be a little issue-ish.
How long has that room been called the White Space though?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And why? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Right,
so
right.
we're doing for the
Because like,
article.
is it a room with, and 3 of the walls are like full whiteboard, so that way you can get your thoughts out and
I hear you.
Right.
So I'm just wondering.
But no, so what it was, the one of the owners of Movement or one of the heads up was like, no, we call it white space because it's a blank space. It's a blank space. It's a blank place for you to join. But but also still due to the racial insensitivity, there were no people of color that worked in the white space. So, and then and it's other stuff like this, like where they were going to put Black Lives Matter when everybody's putting Black Lives Matter on the thing, and one of the higher ups like, no, let's use all lives matter. And had to be coached down to be like, this is the reason why that's problematic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. So it's missing from, like I said, from the article. And again, we don't know. It's like you said, logically they call it the white room. Fine. If it's an all white room, we're gonna call it a white room. Just like if we had an all black room, we call it. It's not, to the point. But then it's like, hey man, that what I mean. But when you do that and you say, when you got somebody ahead of you, say, nah, let's use all lives matter, and there are no people of color on this wing that's on this group or this team that does the white space. You feel what I'm saying? It all comes down into that, and it's just like, change the name of the fucking joint, the whiteboard room, what I'm saying, the blank space room or whatever. It's a blank room. You know what I mean? The idea, the light bulb room, the idea room, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it kind of sounds like this. It's kind of like when you say something, it's microaggression at its finest, right? If you know, it can be considered microaggressions. Like, all right, let's call this the white room. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It depends on this, and I think it depends on its intent for it to be a microaggression, because it could be microsensitivity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people are looking
Sometimes
at
they don't
it from that sensitive scope, when it really is just, no, we call it the white space because it has 3 whiteboards.
Right.
You can get your idea, and then, all right, yeah, we can just change it up, but
that goes back to who was in the room, right? Like, who was in the room?
It goes all
sometimes we don't even think about that.
Though.
Yeah, right.
So that's all.
Yeah.
And if
so what do y'all?
And if people of color aren't using the white space, why aren't they? You get what I'm saying? Maybe they just don't like the room, or they haven't been assigned to that team. So I don't know. I don't think everything is racist.
Right.
I don't.
But I'm saying if you have places of racial, see, because what it is like this, like you said. But if you got these blaring, you know what I'm saying, kind of like, people ain't complaining for no reason. They're just not saying, oh, it's just a white space. If you didn't, if it was called the white space and then you were inclusive, like, because when I'm learning, again, in my training and stuff like that, I'm learning inclusivity. I'm learning, you know what I'm saying, because it's all about how you make people feel that work for you. You know what I'm saying? That work for you. And it's like, if your people, if your people feel welcome, and it's like in a lot of places, people shrink themselves. They shrink themselves, you know what I'm saying, to fit in. And one thing I've never had a problem with being in any one of my jobs is my whole self. And I'm learning that. I'm like, the reason why I've never had complaints at jobs, because I'm always my whole self when I come to the job. I don't shrink myself. I'm who Kareem Bishop Omega is all the time.
You don't code switch?
I don't code switch at all. This is how I talk all the time. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Of course, when I have to explain something, I have to, watch how I say, but I don't cuss or nothing like that. But again, I'm not saying, hi, my name is Paul now. I never shrunk my blackness. I've been always black. Blackity black, blackity black. You know what I'm saying? I've always been the human being I am. But some people shrink themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they did a study like Latinos come into places and they shrink themselves to conform. And when you make spaces like that, which Lululemon is, and you make spaces, like that, you make people feel these ways, right? But if you are inclusive and you said your differences matter and your otherness matters, then you have a more inclusive work and you don't have these issues. Of course, you're going to have implicit bias because we're human, but you address those issues and you get past it.
So they changed the name of the white space to something else?
Nope, still there right now.
It's still what they call
it. The plan is to change the name of the room to Real Nigga Recreation Hall, and Kanye West is going to perform the Donda album there.
Shout out to Donda. What is that?
That's coming out in 2 days. Friday. It's coming out Friday, right?
Are we checking?
Yeah.
I'll definitely give it a look. Hell yeah.
I mean, I'll give it a listen.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. And I think they're doing some kind of live performance in Atlanta. Yeah. Awesome. That'll be interesting. It's worth a look. We know he got his issues and stuff, but I'm
talking about
he's made great shit. He's made great shit in my lifetime. So I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna try.
I agree.
Long's better than the album, the Kanye West gospel album. It should be good.
Well, it is a gospel album.
So, no, it's another gospel
album.
Don't worry, Bishop. I did it too. You'll go back and look, and I just did this. Fuck, it's another gospel album. I did that just now, so you're not alone.
Thank you.
If you listen to there's Beats by Dre. Did a commercial with Shakira.
That commercial, yes.
But that song, that's one of the Kanye songs.
That's a dope
if you
song.
listen to it, it's
okay.
It has gospel content.
Okay. Yeah, it did. It was like God something got me through. He got me something. Yeah. I liked it. I liked that. I'm curious if he used Shakari before, like if he contacted her before or after all of the hubbub, right? And I mean, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, the sponsorship, Kanye, everybody involved could have been like, you know what, never mind. And they didn't. And at the end of the day, for me, that's what matters the most is that they were still like, yeah, come up in this fold, my nigga. Come through. Right. Be yourself. Right.
Beats is doing what Nike did with Kaepernick for her. They're like, yo, we're a major sponsor. We got your back.
Yeah, exactly. That's dope.
Shit. We smoke weed too.
Hey. Like, but since y'all talking about albums, have y'all listened to Tyler the Creator's joint?
Yes.
I was actually impressed.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not a Tyler the Creator fan. The only song I liked was that one he came out with last year. It was real popular where he was like singing or whatever. And but other than that, I really didn't care about him. I never really listened to him, bothered to even listen to him. So, but hearing this joint, Call Me If You Get Lost, it was actually pretty good. There's like 16 songs on there. I think I liked 14 of them.
I'll check that out.
Yeah,
I'm a Pop Smoke fan now, man.
Huh?
I just listened to the whole Pop Smoke Faith joint.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Pop Smoke fan. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
I gotta go try that. I'll go try.
The nice drill music, you know what I'm saying? He's good. You know, I like him. It's like this. He's like I like the voice. I think it's the voice more than it's the lyrics and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I like the voice.
I like the dude voice, man. I like his voice. I can say that.
Okay.
He got a nice voice for hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That matters.
The only reason why you listen to Society X. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Ain't do off the matter, man. Because you don't listen to him want to be on beat. Sadat X have never rhymed on beat ever. Give me one song that Sadat X has rhymed on beat.
Fuck your pocket. Fuck your pockets. Keep your pockets to yourself.
Get out my pocket.
That's hilarious.
I said, yo, man, Sadat X, man, you are just not gonna rhyme on this beat. Like Lord Jamal and Grandpa were rhyming on it. I'm gonna rap like this. Love it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I like the Tyler the Creator album.
Yeah.
I think I might listen to it one night. What was the night the last verses was?
Ooh. That's the verse.
I listened to it that night.
Oh, okay.
Whatever the last verses was. I'm just glad we get Jadakiss twice.
Yeah,
I don't really care.
Dipset versus Dipset. Like I said,
It's gonna be fun.
I looked at the pictures, and they look like your drug dealing uncles on your mom and your dad's side.
And them niggas still look like that and dress like that too. It's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who y'all got though?
Locks.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I feel like the Locks.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm saying that.
Somebody
wasn't.
I want to say Locks, but
for the mixtapers.
Yeah, that's true.
That whole
like all the hits, like the big, like on the radio, video hit shit.
However,
Dipset definitely had a lot of shit.
That's what I'm saying. And as a crew collaborative joint, like outside of all three of the outside of the joint on the Benjamins, what like locks songs are you like? All right, they're gonna play this, and this.
We gonna make it. We gonna make it.
That was Kiss. That wasn't the Locks.
It doesn't matter. You know this is gonna happen, right? Like I don't know that this is gonna happen.
Mighty.
Okay, that's one.
Everywhere we go.
Right. It's not a lot. And then furthermore, so if they're gonna do the individual joints, what song Sheik Luch got?
Sheik Luch can go.
That's
Get at me, dog.
I was gonna say I know Styles P shit.
He says the hook.
I get high.
He says the hook.
Right.
So he's just gonna say the hook.
She
get at me, dog.
She got a couple joints that's hitting though. Off his Don Gorilla joints.
Okay.
So but I don't know.
We know Kiss and we know Styles got
some joints.
All right. But she don't have none. And you can rarely say anything, you know.
Oh yeah, good love. You're right, P. P9 was right. Good love. That one.
But as a crew, Dipset got a lot of joints.
Right.
And then each individual, all three of them got songs too. So it's gonna be an interesting matchup. I'm just gonna say I think Dipset is gonna get it just off of that comparison.
Because you know what it is? Because Cam got the computer's cuting.
He got a computer's cuting. That's it.
Just try to do the solution.
My neighbors hated me this morning. Cause that's what happened this morning. I just like the song. I just fucking like. It's a great bass line.
They're gonna play "Welcome to New York City." They're gonna play. I really think that. They're gonna hit.
It's gonna be great though, but it's gonna be great because remember the X factor in these always is what we think they should be playing versus the shit that they actually play. Right, that's always what happens.
Right,
and Jadakiss, I know it sounds crazy to some, but we haven't had a double entry until this, right? So Jada been here before, and the fun part is that the thing I remember about him, I don't think I realized how much of a creative curator he was, right? He started getting them to pair shit on purpose for an experience. So I foresee that part of what will make the locks, not necessarily, it's not about even winning. But that's what we talking about. Right. But push theirs forward more is that ability that he has to think through shit like that. That's all I'm saying. Like he's our first double contender. He ain't nobody else been on twice but him.
He coming in joint. So yeah, man. So when is
Swiss and Timberland?
Yeah, Swiss and Timberland. You're right, but they created it. You know what I'm saying? They started.
Right? Yeah, they don't really count. But you're right. You're right. You are right.
But when is it coming on again for everybody?
The third. It's on the third. I do believe it's on the third, right? The third. It's coming on the third.
It's on the third. That's what's up. That's good. August the 3rd. That's what's up. My anniversary's on the 4th.
It's your anniversary.
What's up, y'all? Congratulations.
Anniversary. Tell your supervisor I'm leaving early today. I'm so tired.
Nigga.
Can't go.
Yeah, I finished my gallon.
Oh, well, guess what, B? You started. You listen. You ain't have as much as I had though.
I
didn't finish my gallon. I didn't finish my gallon because I was trying not to pee again.
My gallon was higher up than yours was. I had more water in my gallon.
I started drink. I was guzzling as soon as we started the drink.
So was there a contest that I didn't know about, my niggas? Because like I just thought we were all being
accountability. It's accountability.
It's a secret. It secretly was. Every time I drink, just drink. You know,
yeah,
he was. He left.
And I saw y'all doing that shit, and so I tried not to drink when y'all was drinking for that reason. Just because I was like, I'm not drinking because they drinking, right? Plus, I knew that if I drink this whole thing sitting here, I got pee. I'm about to pee. I'm pee, and I'm trying to be present. That's the pee. I'm trying to be is present.
Yo, you can take bathroom breaks. You don't have to hold your bladder on the television, Ratchet.
I don't. I did. I went and took one. I took one. Justin said, "Fuck y'all niggas. I'm out of here." Did he really just leave us at the end of the show?
Listen,
Justin, come back to say good night.
Listen,
Justin,
we will say good night for him. I would like, on behalf of my homegirl, Candy Carver, my homeboy Justin Thornton, King Justin.
He said his laptop died. Justin's laptop died. We're gonna keep you.
We're gonna keep you in prayer.
Gotta plug his shit in.
We're gonna keep you in prayer, Justin. We're gonna keep your laptop uplifted in prayer. You know what I'm saying? While we play the Kanye West album. So, yo, my name is Bishop Omega. Also, check me out Friday. I'm gonna be on a Poetic Divas podcast. You know what I'm saying? So they asked me to come through and be guest there. And then next Wednesday, if you are not not gonna watch Intelligent, which you should still, but I'm gonna be hosting at the Poorhouse with the Materials, Juice Lord at the Comic-Con cosplay party. So I'm gonna be the host there. And it's gonna be an awesome night, you know what I'm saying? So hey, you know what I mean? If Intelligent
can you get a comp extra pass?
I could look into that. I could look into that for you.
A comp extra pass.
Yeah. So we might not be here next week, y'all. The whole Intelligent squad might be fucking in Raleigh doing our thing. So you know what I'm saying? If we're not there, hey, you know what it is. Y'all should have been here. Enjoy the other shows. But y'all, my name is Bishop Omega. That's my homegirl Candy. You know what I'm saying? My sister from another mister. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Justin P. And we'll see y'all next week or the week after that, whenever we decide to come on back. We love y'all.
Thank y'all. Go have a beautiful time tonight. Tomorrow, all the rest of your week. Go make new friends and shit. Get out the house. You deserve to have fun.
Yeah. It's not
Push the button.
Are we not live anymore?
Push the button. We are live. We are live.
Pushing the button.
We are live. Hold the button with both hands.
Holding it down like
Baba, baba, baba. Bam, bam, bam. Sam, toucan, chance. The rapper ain't my friend. Use a rapper too.
Yeah, it won't let me do it. Phenomenal, help us.
Somebody, everybody, someone reach out and push a button special.
You know what?
Make this button a better place. The stickers button has something on it.
P, hit the button, B. My button ain't working, yo. StreamYard is a motherfucker, yo. Oh, man, my button ain't working. Hold on. I might have to